Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of 5 Questions with Jarod and Slayden Littlejohn of Adventure Ice Fishing. Jarod, Slayden, welcome to the show.
How's it going, Mike?
Did you just call me Mike?
No, I sure did.
I'm pretty sure you said, "How's it going, Mike?" We'll leave that in. We'll do the replay and see if one of my best friends just called me Mike.
I'm pretty sure I said buddy, but...
Okay, well, I heard Mike. We'll see what the fans have to say. Guys, welcome to the show. Tomorrow night's going to be a blast. We've already done the show lineup for tomorrow, and I'm actually kind of surprised because your target species is not what anybody would expect. So I think this will be the exciting part of the show where people just assume you're going to talk about what we've talked about a few times already, and they're not. So stay tuned tomorrow night. In any case, let's get your 5 questions going. Guys, tell me what your number one bucket list fish is. Slayden, you can go first.
My bucket list fish, any species of fish, probably be, I think it's down in like Washington, D.C. or something. There's this really famous guy, and his name's Eric Cotta or something, and he catches like massive brown trout. Like I'm talking like 30. I think his biggest is like 37 inches or something. So that'd be my bucket list, like a massive brown.
Eric Hajada. Yep. I've seen some of his fish, man. That guy catches monsters.
Yeah, that'd be my bucket list fish.
Giant brown trout.
Jarod?
Oh, Todd, so many. But something I've always wanted to catch that would be so freaking fun. Tarpon on a fly.
Tarpon on a fly.
Huh?
Reverse question. Do you know what my bucket list fish is? Oh, busted. We're going to leave that one alone because if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
Slayden, what's your favorite fishing lure right now?
A Dome Craft by CST Handmade Lures. They're actually right out of Calgary, right around your area, so it's pretty sweet, and I can catch like any freshwater fish on that. Can't really can't really use ice fishing because it's like a really like side to side flutter, but like in rivers and stuff, it's got that weight, but like it doesn't have too much weight, but it doesn't have that weight, so like the current's just taking it, and yeah, it's my favorite lure, hands down.
Now, I've used CSTs. I find they require a little bit of finesse. Would you agree? Or do they require your talent and not my talent?
Well, I mean, I would like to say I do have like a crazy.
He's got a special jig.
Yeah, I got this special rhythm that I do every single time.
Everyone has the method, right? Jarod, what about yourself?
Man, that's a tough one too. But I would say probably it's going to be a fly. Probably going to be the good old woolly bugger.
Woolly bugger.
White.
There's one we haven't heard of in a while.
Yeah. That's my go-to on the rivers. If nothing else is working, white woolly bugger, man. That'll get him
nice.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I've come to learn with 5 questions is the question before typically gives me an idea of what you may pick for the next question. So, fly fishing or spin cast? Jarod, we'll let you go first this time.
I mean, if I can get them on the fly, it's always cooler. And there's always more reward that goes into it, right? You got to land that perfect cast. You got to tie everything up. You got to wait for the right float, So it's just so much more rewarding when you get them on the fly. And I think the fight's way better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Slayden?
I'm going to go with fly fishing too, because I would say, like, you could take catching a pike, like a small pike on a spin rod, and he puts a little fight, and yeah, it's not too fun, but you catch him on the fly rod, man, it's the time of your life. It can go from like making it like not as fun and then going on the fly rod, and it's the best day of your life.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite fishing celebrity? Jarod, you can go first again.
This guy right here. It's my favorite fishing celebrity.
Aww.
Right? Slayden. No, I mean, of course he is, because I've got to watch him fish all these years, right? Raised right.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, right. I mean, he started off as a baby in a baby backpack on my back, walking up and down the river. Trying not to get him with my back cast and stuff, right? So,
Yeah.
for sure. And just watching the angler he's become, like he was saying, just like when he's special jigging that dome craft or whatever, this kid, he's just got those jigs and pauses and whatever that hooks up more fish than me usually. So.
Well, I mean, it kind of goes into what we talk about every week on the show is, being able to learn and understand who taught us when we were younger and seeing what they become as they grow older. And, we'll talk about the whole family thing tomorrow night because the Littlejohn family, when they do it upright.
Yeah.
So, Slayden, celebrity?
My favorite celebrity, I'm not sure if you might have heard of him. Have you ever heard of Aaron Weeb?
Okay. I was expecting you to say your dad just to make it all cheesy and stuff. I saw a little tear in his eye. He's like, hey, he's going to say his old man.
Yeah. No,
Caught him.
Yeah. No.
All right. Question number 5. And you guys know how I love to just stir the pot a little bit. We did this with Bryce of Trebled Life, and Trebled Wife was online. Now we get to do it, father and son. Who does it better? Slayden?
Yeah, I would say.
I'll tell you what. I think when we're in a place and there's fish there, he, like I said before, he's got the technique, he's got the jigging, he finds the holes, the structure, whatever. But I think I've got him on patience.
Yeah, that he does have. I mean, I have him on skill and
He can get pouty if there's no bites after a while. So.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar. Patience is a virtue, right?
I'll take that one. You got me beat on the patience.
Yes, yeah.
Well, we could say it comes with age, and your dad's got a few years on you, so you never know, it might come around, right? Would you agree with your dad that maybe he's the better fisherman on some aspects?
I mean, it all depends. Like I'd say, fishing like a new body of water. That's where like it really comes down to like who's the better person. Like when you go to like Lake Newell, I mean, like who do you think caught the first 3 fish? Me. But then like somewhere like I don't know. It all depends. That one's really a difficult question.
Comes down to what you're fishing for is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and like I'm not really so the guy to like be changing it up all the time. I'm just more like trying to like spots, like seeing like working my bait fast, working it slow, working it, bottom of the water column, middle of the water column. Then he's all about like the changing it up and
moving.
Yeah, patience. So yeah. It goes
well, if you guys ever need to settle this, just let me know. I have a feeling we got a good competition in the works. Maybe you guys will both have to get your names in the draw and see if you're one of our 8 competitors for the charity fish off.
I hope I am. I already told my dad we need to apply.
Oh. Okay.
No pressure.
No pressure. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's our 5 questions with Jarod Slayden. Looking forward to having you on the show tomorrow evening. Everyone check us out on Facebook or YouTube, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on the Other Line Canada. Guys, looking forward to co-hosting the show with you tomorrow night.
Yes,
Yeah,
can't wait.
Looking forward to being there.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, we'll see you there.
All right, sounds good.